For those of you receiving awards today, role models for the next chapter in your life. I'd now like to call on Selina Bolingbroke, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to come to the lectern to deliver the citation for the presentation of Tom Hunter for the Award of Honorary Doctor of the University of East London. Selina.
Board of Governors, Vice-Chancellor, graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted and honoured to be delivering the citation for the conferment of an Honorary Doctorate of Arts of the University upon Tom Hunter. Tom Hunter's career as a photographic artist started the way perhaps that all the best things should, by accident. A native of Dorset, Tom left school when he was 15 years old, 1 CSE in tow, and went to work at the Forestry Commission to gain some valuable life experience. Tom spent 6 years there before moving to Hackney and becoming a tree pruner in Regent's Park. Working as a tree surgeon during his first year in East London, he soon became a volunteer with the US Forest Service and moved out to Puerto Rico. It was during this time that Tom began experimenting with photography. 8 months later, and back living in Hackney, he began getting serious with his newfound passion and enrolled in A-level photography evening classes. Excelling immediately and quickly building up a portfolio, Tom attended a degree programme at the London College of Printing in 1991 and emerged 3 years later with a first-class honours degree and a piece of work that would quickly become hot property. The Ghetto, a 3D photographic sculpture of a squatted street made by Tom in Hackney in 1994, documented his friends and neighbours, mostly in squats and derelict housing around the area, with stunning character, personality and wit, a response to a Hackney Gazette article at the time which described Ellingthorpe Road and the surrounding area as a crime-ridden, derelict ghetto, a cancer, a blot on the landscape. Proud of the work he had produced, but not at all aware of the legacy it would have, Tom says he was just about to throw it in a skip when, in 1995, he got a phone call from the Museum of London asking to purchase and exhibit it. He says, "I couldn't believe it. It was only then that I thought I might be able to make a living out of photography." And make a living he did. Tom's subsequent works have been exhibited in the finest galleries in the world, with one in particular, the aptly named Woman Reading a Possession Order, garnering particular spectacular critical acclaim. Based on the composition of Vermeer's A Girl Reading at an Open Window, the picture showed his next-door neighbour standing in front of her bedroom window, baby to the side of her, holding an eviction notice for her East London house. He said, "I didn't really realise what I had at the time. It was only afterwards that I started to recognise that it really summed up what was going on around the area at that time." Taking his inspiration from East London, the place that helped and hindered him in equal measure when he made the move up from Dorset, Tom says, "It's a place that deserves to be recognised for its eclectic mixture of landscapes, residents and attitudes." He said, "East London is a melting pot of creativity, but it's also a struggle. And I think there's probably a lot to be said for that being the reason so much artistic production comes from this area." His advice for students is simple. Do what you believe in and follow your passion. He says, you don't think when you're working in a small room on your own that people will take any notice of what you're doing. But it turns out they did. Tom Hunter, in recognition of your many achievements in the field of arts and photography, it gives me the greatest pleasure to ask Mark Stevens, Chair of the Board of Governors, to confer upon you the Award of Doctor of Arts of the University, honoris causa.
Tom Hunter, in recognition of your many achievements in the fields of arts and photography, it gives me the greatest pleasure to confer this award on you. By the powers conferred upon me as Chair of the Board of Governors and on behalf of Academic Board, I confer on you the award of Honorary Doctorate of Arts, honoris causa.
Okay, I'm not going to say too much. I think it's your day more than it was my day. I've just really enjoyed seeing all your amazing, inspiring faces, and I can see all the hard work you've done to get this far. So well done, congratulations. I never thought I'd be standing here today with this funny floppy hat on. After leaving school at 15 with my 1 CSE and going to work on my local farm, digging up cow shit from the local winter barns. But it's been an amazing experience for me, this life, moving to London, moving to Hackney, finding my way in the world, being inspired by the East End, finding my way in education and in art, making it to get a degree, to get an MA from the Royal College. It's made me incredibly proud that I've been living in the East End for the last 25 years, proud that I'm about to stay here, make a living here, and be proud to become an immigrant to the East End, a place where immigrants have always been welcome from all over the world, whether they're from Africa or India, whatever their faith, their colour, their creed, they've always welcomed everyone, even country bumpkins from Dorset like myself. So, and I'm very happy to be a part of a place which celebrates its communities and also fights off fascism by fighting people like Mosley on the Battle of Cable Street, by defeating the black shirts. That also makes me incredibly proud to be part of this incredible community. We've done this before. I therefore feel incredibly honoured that my work, which I hope gives dignities to lives and communities of people around me in the East End, is being recognised by this great university, which is the heart of the East End. So thank you very much, I really appreciate it, and have a wonderful life.